Dead cat bounce and why buying on the dips is not going to work. All right, so let's go into. I get a lot of questions. What is a dead cat bounce? Because I use that frequently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the Vanguard S&P 500 index from the beginning of 2000 until the April of 2003. All right, notice we're not going into 2000. We're not stopping at 2002, but we're actually going to April of 2003. All right, so we're trucking along. We're trucking along. So what you can see is we have a opening of 129 here. We go up. What's this? Actually, let me just make this. One sec. There we go. All right, so we make the date on here. There we go. So that's in July. That's August of 2000. So we're trucking along. So again, the S&P 500 started at 120. At the end of July of 2000, we are at 140. So we're so far so good. We are up for the year, and then kaboom, we get knocked around because of the markets with the tech bubble. All right, so basically we go from 140 until this is the end of the year to 118. So we're down. That'd be about 9%. So but it's from not that it was 9% for the year, but not for the high. So we're down 22 points divided by 140, so we're down about 15% at the end of the year. So the S&P 500 was down 9% for the full year, but it was down 15% for the latter part of the of 2000 and 2000, the year 2000. All right, so again, we started basically 121, and we ended. Let's see, no, we didn't start. What was this? What date am I starting? January 16th. So I don't know what I should have done it different. But anyway, either way, we're down 9% for the year, but we're down 15.7 for the last 3-4 months or so. All right, so here comes 2001, and we're going back up. All right, so we're down 15%. That's a dead cat bounce. So when you drop a cat from the top of the Empire State Building, when it hits bottom, it's still going to bounce back up, if that makes sense. That right there is a dead cat bounce. It went from 118 to 120, 126. It went up 6 points in the first 3 weeks of 2001, and then it fell until April 2001 like a brick in water. All right, look at that. So it went from 120 to 105, 101. So it fell 19 divided by 120. It fell 15.8% the beginning of 2001. Again, this is way before the terrorist attacks of September 11th, so just FYI. Another dead cat bounce. All right, right there. So you're buying on the dips. That's a dip. That's a dip. That's a dip. That's a dip. All right, so you're buying on the dips. And look at this. From April 2001 until May 13th of 2001, it went up from 101. Yeah, look, it says 11.37 right there, to 119. So you're up 20 odd percent in that 6 week time frame. And then it starts falling again. So here we are in July. Here we are in July. Here we are in August. Here we are August 2nd. All right. So we're way down. September 2nd, 2001. We were at 100, which is down from 119. So we were down 19 divided by 119. We were down 16% before September 11th happened. And then that's September 17th right there. We fell off a brick. Another dead cat bounce. Look at that. So from September 16th, 2001, when the S&P 500 was down to 80, this is the index 500, not the actual index itself, but the index 500 was down to 89. And then it went to the end of 2001 back to 108. So it went from 89 to 108. So it went from 108 minus 89 divided by 89. It was up, 108 minus 89 divided by 89. It was up 21% at the end of 2001. So what dips did you buy? That dip? Well, that dip. All right, so that was up. Now remember, 2002 came around and kaboom, we're down there. Dead. That's probably the perfect dead cat bounce right there. So we're up, then we get hit, and then we get a dead cat bounce. We're like, oh man, we're off. We're done now. So we dropped the cat from the Empire State Building. We're up again. So here's the Empire State Building. We're dropping the cat. The cat bounces back up. You're like, yeah, no. Look at that. Kaboom, dead cat bounce. Kaboom, dead cat bounce. Kaboom, dead cat bounce. And here we are in March 9th of 2003. March 9th of 2003, we were at 74. All right, the beginning of 2003, we were at 83. All right, so 2003 minus 74, we were down 9 divided by 83. So we dropped 11% the beginning of 2003. People forget that, man. We dropped 11% the beginning of 2003. So we did not get hit literally until basically August of 2000, and then we just went this. But I mean, I tell you, it wasn't until the end of 2002 it kept going. This was a scary time right there. I remember it. People like, oh man, I thought we're recovering. Nope, and you just didn't know. Look at that. That's a pretty long trajectory. So which dips do you buy exactly? This one, this one, this one, that one, that one. I mean, buying the dips, man, it's a fool's game. I'm not like, if you want to do that, I don't care. I don't care what you do. I'm just saying the idea, buy the dips. Because the reason why I say it's a fool's game, because you have to have cash in which to buy the dips. If you have cash in which to buy the dips, it means you're out of the market. If you're out of the market, you can't be making money on that money. It's out of the market. But Josh, you can't lose money. Yeah, but the market, what's the trajectory of the market? Well, if we can go like this, we'll see the trajectory of the market is what? You can see what it is. It goes up and up and up and up. And here's what date is it? 1995, the Vanguard S&P 500, 48. All right, so we have that's a big dip. That's a big dip. Did you buy? That means you had to have cash to miss all this, to miss all that. Anyway, so I'm not a fan of buying on the dips, because that simply means you have to have cash on the side in which to deploy to buy on the dips, which means you have missed the gains of the S&P 500 for these many years until you're waiting for what we just went through. All right, hope this helps. That is a dead cat bounce and buying on the dips, and I'm just not a fan. All right, we'll see you.